It's a video that I want us to talk about. It is the most wanted Mozambican. It was the most wanted in Mozambique, was the most wanted in South Africa. I'm super excited to see that the law enforcement, our police officers, they can actually do the job without any fear. They've done a good job taking this guy out. He is with his maker today. As we speak, he is with his maker. He's busy answering to all the rubbish that he has done on this earth. And we're calling again for the law enforcement to go to that farm, to go search that farm, because I can guarantee you there's probably more graves in that farm. That's the reason why these farmers, they don't want us to touch the farmers, because the majority of them in those farms, they've killed our people and they've buried them in those farms.
A Mozambican national suspected of being a kidnapping kingpin has been shot and killed in a shootout with police and private security. The incident took place on the R21 in Kempton Park on Gauteng's East Rand.
I can confirm that we have traced and tracked down Mozambican's most wanted kidnapping kingpin. He is one of them. He goes by the name of Dollar Man. Our team, our anti-kidnapping task team, was investigating a case where an Indian businessman was kidnapped in July this year, and our team is still actively searching for that kidnapped businessman. When they then traced this particular wanted kidnapping kingpin, and they tried to corner him, he then rammed into a police vehicle, and he started then shooting at police, and police returned fire, and he was then shot and killed during that confrontation.
We don't want to see any arrest. We want you to do exactly what you did to this one. Take them out. We don't want them in prison. We don't want to waste any taxpayers' money. They must be taken out. We're simply saying all these criminals, they must protect, they must leave our country. We don't want you anymore. We are not negotiating. We don't want to hear your cry. We don't want to hear you help us. Our people were in camps. Our people were not staying where you are staying. Our people were not having businesses in your countries. So we're simply saying, you know what, enough is enough. We are tired of being told, we helped you, we helped you, we helped you. You help us with nothing. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what someone this video. You could be watching from South America, you could be watching from North America, you could be watching from Asia, you could be watching from Australia, you could be watching from Europe, you could be watching from Africa, the mother continent, you could be watching from the Caribbean, you could be watching from anywhere around the world. Could prefer some, you bump into my voice, could prefer some, you bump into my face, could prefer some, you bump into my YouTube channel. My name is Hlulani, the Tsonga Prince from South Africa, from Zanzibar for sure. You're probably asking yourself, what am I doing here? I'm here to talk about what's happening around my country. I'm here to talk about what's happening around Africa. I'm here to talk about what's happening around the world. But most of all, I am here to come and defend my country from those who think they can come to a country illegally. I will be the first defense force from those who think they can come and corrupt our country. I will be the first defense force from those who think they can come and work in our country illegally. I will be the first defense force from those who think they can come and sell my white powder in our country. I will be the first defense force. More than 77% of you guys, you're watching my content, but you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel. I don't know what you're waiting for, guys. So kindly hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so that every time when I upload my video, you are the first one to get my videos, guys. So don't forget also to subscribe. It is free, kimahala. You pay nothing. So let's continue to support. Let's continue to hit that subscribe button because it is free, guys. Kimahala, you pay nothing. If you did not know that it is free or not free, to subscribe, it is free. It is only when you hit the join button, you become a member, you contribute less than $2 or less than 30 Rand, you can become a member and support the channel so we can continue to grow, guys. I need your support, I need your support. So let's continue to support the channel. Without you guys, I am nothing, I am nobody. I also want to say thank you to my returning subscriber. I also want to say thank you to my new subscriber. I also want to say thank you to you who just subscribing right now, because I know you are hitting that subscribe button so we can continue to grow, so we can continue to make as many videos as possible, guys. There's a video that I want us to talk about. It is the most wanted Mozambican. It was the most wanted in Mozambique, was the most wanted in South Africa. He was a kidnapper doing all this nonsense in our country. That's why I said to you guys, the people that we are bringing in our country, they are criminals where they're coming from. So when people tell you about open borders, we must document these people here. And I'm telling you, we are documenting criminals. We are documenting criminals who have ran away from the home countries to continue to do the crime they've been doing in the home country. There's millions of them who are here in our country. And you'll find the people like what Julius, the EFF, telling South Africans that we must document illegal foreigners. You'll find this Musi, this guy from Ubosa, telling us we must document illegal foreigners. We will get Ramaphosa, who says nothing, who don't want to remove these illegal foreigners in our country, but they're here in our country, destroying our country. I don't want to lie to you guys. I'm super excited to see that the law enforcement, our police officers, they can actually do the job without any fear. They've done a good job taking this guy out. He is with his maker today. As we speak, he is with his maker. He's busy answering to all the rubbish that he has done on this earth. He thought his time will not come. He is with his maker. He's busy answering all the rubbish that he has done to our people, all the rubbish that he has done to his people there in Mozambique. That's what I'm telling you. All these illegal foreigners, they must protect, they must leave our country. All these criminals, they must leave our country. Doesn't matter, brown, green, whatever color you are. If you are a criminal, you are a criminal. Like the video that I did, I've seen another guy, he's very angry. I don't know if he's claiming that he's an American, but I don't even think he's an American. He was busy in my comment section. He said that man, he was defending himself. The video that I did yesterday about that white man who now is being arrested. I've been calling for the law enforcement to arrest him. This one was very quick. He's been arrested with his grandson for the murder that they've done, for the man they've buried in his house. He claimed it was a self-defense. It can never be a self-defense. If you kill somebody, you must call the police to say, you know what, this was self-defense, but you don't bury somebody and claim there was a self-defense. It was not a self-defense, and there's rumors that it was not even people who just went to his farm and trespass his farm. No, this way his workers, they were demanding their salaries because he did not want to pay them. That has been alleged that he did not want to pay them, and he decided to take his life. Maybe there's even more story, I don't know, but it's been alleged that the people that has taken their life, it's a person from Lesotho, and when we warn these people will abuse it, and what they're doing, they're even, if you demand for your money, they're even butchering you and bury you in the farm. Your family don't know that you were buried in those farms. And we're calling again for the law enforcement to go to that farm, to go search that farm, because I can guarantee you there's probably more graves in that farm. That's the reason why these farmers, they don't want us to touch the farmers, because the majority of them in those farms, they've killed our people and they've buried them in those farms. That's why they don't want us to take the farms, because they know sooner or later we'll find out, oh, this is what they've been doing, because you know what's going to happen after that. When we find out our people have been buried in those farms, is the war will start, because we'll go after them. That's why they're fighting so hard. They don't want us to get back our land, because in the land that they're sitting on now, there are our people who are buried in those farms. So we must continue to demand back our land. But getting back to this Mozambican guys, today it's not about that white man, but I just wanted to pass the message that that guy from my comment section, and I told him, I said, dude, you have to apologize. He refused to apologize. I gave him 5 minutes to apologize, but he did not respond. I actually even gave him 3 hours to respond and apologize. He decided not to apologize. I blocked him. He came back with a different account. I blocked him, and I'm going to continue to block any nonsense that comes to my comment section. This is my channel. It's not our channel. It's not me and you. This channel is me and my supporters, the people who love what I'm doing. If you don't love what I'm doing, you are not my supporter. You're not part of this channel. I don't even want you to watch my content. You must protect and go watch the content that you love watching, because in this channel, I am fighting for my country. I am fighting for my people. I'm going to put South African first. But getting back to this channel, guys, let me not even talk about that fake American man who claims that he's an American, which I doubt is an American. He thinks that I must come here and call Julius Malema to stop singing the song. I am not going to call Julius to stop singing the song. Julius can sing that song as much as you want. It's none of my business. Let Julius do whatever you want to do. If Julius, you want to sing that song, sing it as much as you want, because you were not found guilty in court when they took you to court for singing that song. So our high courts decided that there's nothing wrong with the song. He can continue to sing the song because it is our struggle songs, and we should continue to sing the song. If you take it literally, it is not our problem. Deal with that and don't involve us, because that song, it is our struggle song. That's the same song that Wopita Mkawa sang. That's the same song that our struggle fighters sang, that same song. And you want Julius to stop singing that song? He's not going to stop singing that song. He's going to continue to sing that song. You have taken him to court, and the court, they said he can sing the song. But going back to this video, guys, but let me not talk too much. Let me play you this clip, guys, because this clip is a little bit longer. Then we shall come back. But anyway, that guy is being blocked, and I'm still going to block many of you. If I warn you, you're going to get blocked, you will get blocked. You are not going to comment. You can watch, but you can't comment because you are blocked. Okay, let me play you this clip, guys.
A Mozambican national suspected of being a kidnapping kingpin has been shot and killed in a shootout with police and private security. The incident took place on the R21 in Kempton Park on Gauteng's East Rand. Linda Mnisi is live at the scene as we speak. Linda, a good evening to you. Talk to us about what it is that you're seeing there.
All right, Naledi, so what you're seeing is the vehicle that is believed to belong to the suspected kidnapper was gunned down earlier today by police. A couple of minutes ago, before you came to us, the vehicle of the forensic pathologist was leaving the scene with, that the body of this particular individual. And as you can see, the vehicle, showing quite a few damages. I'll just bring you much closer, but we're coming closer because the police are seemingly, about to conclude their work. And I want to bring in the spokesperson of the SAPS, Athlenda Mate. Thank you so much for your time, Athlenda. We see the police are almost done with, their operations, but just talk to us about, this particular incident and what happened here.
Okay. A very good evening, and thank you for the opportunity. I can confirm that we have traced and tracked down Mozambican's most wanted kidnapping kingpin. He is one of them. He goes by the name of Dollar Man. Our team, our anti-kidnapping task team, was investigating a case where an Indian businessman was kidnapped in July this year, and our team is still actively searching for that kidnapped businessman. When they then traced this particular wanted kidnapping kingpin, and they tried to corner him, he then rammed into a police vehicle, and he started then shooting at police, and police returned fire, and he was then shot and killed during that confrontation. And fortunately, none of our police officers were injured or were wounded, during that particular confrontation, which took place earlier this afternoon. So we are aware that this particular suspect was on Sarnik, which is a wanted persons database in Mozambique. We have been in contact with our police attaché in Mozambique, and he has confirmed there were several warrants of arrest for him in Mozambique. So in South Africa, we are linking him to at least 9 cases. 5 of them involve kidnappings for ransom. So what our team has already uncovered is that millions of money was already paid into his bank account in relation to the kidnapping of the Indian businessman who was kidnapped in Johannesburg and is still in captivity. So when they tried to stop him, he then started shooting at police and attacking police.
Was he operating in the field of just kidnapping businessmen, or is it also was he also involved in kidnapping like young women, girls, and all of that? Talk to us about what his speciality was.
Well, at this stage, it looks like these main targets was mostly wealthy businessmen, or I can rather say your economic kidnappings where businessmen are targeted. And in these particular cases, you find that a lot of research goes into it. So it's not random kidnappings. A lot of research, they target businessmen that they know once they start making demands for those millions of rands, they would be able to afford those large sums of money. And that is why, as the police service, we always encourage citizens to be extra vigilant, businessmen not to overly expose their private lives, especially on social media platforms, because that is also a platform that these criminals utilize to do their research, to see what kind of lifestyle you live, and they then use that information to track you down and kidnap you and start making demands. But what is also encouraging is that we've got a dedicated unit in the SAPS, the anti-kidnapping task team that was established as far back as 2018, and the team has done quite great work. I think from 2021 to date, more than 337 kidnappers have been arrested. About 88 vehicles that were used in the commission of these crimes, in these kidnappings, have been seized, and more than 400 illegal firearms were also seized in these operations. So they've been doing quite great work, and the main priority is to rescue victims alive. So we'd like to encourage the public out there, when you become a victim or you know of anyone who becomes a victim of a kidnapping, immediately report it to the police service. The first 48 hours are the most crucial. So don't sit there with information. Report it to the police service so that we can start working on that particular case. We can gather as much information as we can. We've got expertise. We've got the capabilities to find your loved ones.
Was he working with other people in this particular kidnapping syndicate? And talk to us then about the cases in Mozambique. What kind of cases was he wanted for in Mozambique?
So we are still waiting for the warrants of arrest, but according to our police attaché in Mozambique, he was wanted for a spate of kidnappings, especially involving the ransoms and so on. But we also know that he was also operating in South Africa. For now, we don't think he was working alone, and that is why our team has left the crime scene, the anti-kidnapping task team. They are in an area in Gauteng where they are following leads to really try and find this kidnapped businessman. So we are hoping for the best. The team is on the ground and they are still actively searching for this kidnapped businessman.
All right. So it seems that there could be developments and you're not ruling out more arrests in this operation.
Yes, we cannot rule out the possibility of more arrests. We know that they do not work alone. You'll normally have your ringleaders, your spotters, those that will stay with the victim, the kidnapped victim, monitor him, feed him, and so on. So we are definitely working on a syndicate, a larger syndicate, but we're quite hopeful that our teams will really find those kidnappers and hopefully find that businessman alive so that they can reunite him with his family.
And seemingly a cross-border syndicate.
Well, it does look like we have a cross-border syndicate. We have been working quite closely with Mozambique for quite some time, especially where the kidnapping for ransom demands are being made. We have identified several syndicates that have been involved in these kidnappings. We have arrested several of them. As I've indicated, 337 arrested from July 2021 to date. Kidnappers. It involves other illegal foreign nationals that were involved in kidnappings, especially where ransom demands are being made. But I must say our teams have been making inroads in terms of dismantling and dislodging the work of these organized crime syndicates. Like I've indicated, they're quite organized, but we've been able to take them down, intercept them, and infiltrate them.
Let me stop this video here, guys. It's a long interview, but we just want to say well done to the police officers, well done to the law enforcement, well done to the unit that has been working getting these people. We don't want to see any arrest. We want you to do exactly what you did to this one. Take them out. We don't want them in prison. We don't want to waste any taxpayers' money. They must be taken out. Police must use force. Police must use force and take them out. We don't want to see them. We want them to go back home inside the box. They must be transported inside the box back to the home country where they come from, because they're coming here to destroy our country. And we pray that businessmen to come back home safe. Wherever it is, imagine after they've been paid, they still don't release the poor man. After they've been paid a lot of millions, they still don't release this poor man. It's to show you these people are not people. These people are animals. These people are rats. We should deport them. If we get them alive, there was no way that the police could have used force, but we are calling for our law enforcement to use force to do exactly what they did to this man. We don't want to see them alive. We want to see them inside the box, be carried back to where they come from. We want them to see the maker. We want them to see the maker. Because enough is enough. We cannot allow these things. Imagine from 2021 up to today, they've arrested over 337 people who were doing kidnapping nonsense in our own country. Illegal foreigners. The same people that Julius wants us to document. He wants us to document criminals. There was another criminal also. He was wearing this EFF nonsense. He was a kidnapper. Maybe I'll look for his picture. That thing I think happened like 2 years ago. I don't even remember what happened to that case. But this person is one of the EFF supporter, one of the EFF member, I don't know, but he's wearing those EFF hats. If I look for that picture, I'll put his picture. That man was arrested, I think 2 years ago. One of the people doing kidnapping, allegedly being doing kidnapping kidnapping nonsense in our country. Because I can't remember, because I was not posting this content when I saw that story, but I still remember. I'll look for that picture. Maybe I'll put it somewhere in the side, somewhere here, one of the wherever I'll put that picture on the side of the screen, because we cannot allow this nonsense to continue to happen in our country. These are the same people they say they want us to document. Boza and his stupid nonsense party will come here and tell us that we must document them. Julius and his EFF nonsense, they will tell us that we must document these criminals who are destroying our country. Guys, if you remember, I grew up in the village. I also grew up in Cape Town. So I can come and say, you know what, the life of how life was growing up in the village and how life was growing in a big city like Cape Town. I remember everything, how we grew up. I mean, like in the village, we used to sleep even outside. I mean, outside our house. We never feared crime. We have never feared. There was no crime. There was zero crime, zero nothing. We could sleep outside. During summer, we could sleep outside, not inside the house. But you cannot do that in 2025. Why? We've got these foreigners who came from wherever they came from to come and destroy our country. In Cape Town, I remember when in my family, even many other families, we only had one spare key. We never had 3 keys or 5 keys. We only had 1 key that we used to lock our house. When we go to school, we pull up a mat, we put the key there. There was no one who was going to come and pull up the mat and get in our house and steal. Or we open a window, we put on the side of just inside the window, and we don't even close the windows. We go to school, our parents went to work. But you cannot do that anymore. Why? We've got foreigners who have come to this country only to destroy, only to make our life very difficult. We're simply saying all these criminals, they must protect, they must leave our country. We don't want you anymore. We are not negotiating. We don't want to hear your cry. We don't want to hear you help us. Our people were in camps. Our people were not staying where you are staying. Our people were not having businesses in your countries. So we're simply saying, you know what, enough is enough. We are tired of being told, we helped you, we helped you, we helped you. You helped us with nothing. Enough is enough. We want our country back. We are removing every illegal foreigners. If you are here in our country, your visa has expired, you are a criminal in our country. If you are in our country illegally, you are a criminal in our country. That's why we need to fight and push people like this one. But we are super happy. If I had a bottle of champagne, I should be celebrating now, because let me tell you, I don't want to lie to you, I am super proud of our law enforcement, of what they've done. Take this man out, not arrest him, put him in prison. He continue to eat our taxpayers' money. He continue to get free food. He continue to get free health care there in prison. We're simply saying no, he must go meet his maker. Now he's busy sitting there answering to what he has done to our people. And you are next. They must go look for those other people who are still left behind. Your time is coming, and I'll come back and report and say, you see, I told you, your time is coming. Stop the rubbish. Go back to your home country. Go fix your country. We owe you nothing. South Africa owes you nothing. Go back home where you come from. I don't understand. What is this obsession about South Africa? What is this obsession? Why are we not obsessed about your own country? Why are we not obsessed about going to Mozambique? Why are we not obsessed of going to Zimbabwe? Why are we not even obsessed even going to America? We are not even obsessed about even the UK. We are not obsessed about nothing. We love our country. South Africans love their country. Why don't you love your own country? What is wrong with you people? You come here in our country and you say we must become one. When you come here, wherever you are running from, you have committed so many crimes and horrible crimes, and you run to our country and you want to claim asylum seeker in our own country. When in your own country you are wanted, but you come to our country and claim to be an asylum seeker. Guys, we cannot accept this rubbish. But I don't want to lie to you guys. I'm super excited. I'm super excited that he's gone. He's gone. His buddies, they must go look for his business partners. His criminal, they're not even business partners. They must go look for his criminal partners. They must be taken out the same way they've taken this man out. Your time is coming, and I'm going to come back and report and say, I told you so. Your time shall arrive. You cannot hide forever. You will never hide forever. When you do crime, there's only two things. You're going to get arrested, or you're going to go 6 feet under. That's what's going to happen to you. Stop the nonsense. Go back home and fix your country and make your country work, because we are not responsible for your nonsense. So guys, I just wanted to pass this message to say to you guys, he is out. The kingpin called dollar money, or whatever is called, whatever he call himself, dollar money, dollar zinc, dollar nonsense, dollar rubbish. You are gone, brother. We are celebrating. We say, cheers. Yeah, go meet your people there, your other criminals there who've been doing the same thing here in our country, making our people miserable. But you know what, guys? We are super happy. He is with his maker. Now we can celebrate. The only people who are left, it is his buddies. The police must go get them. Because let me tell you guys, the police, when they want to do the job, we know they can do the job. We know our police officers are capable. The only problem is the corruption and receiving the jojo. But our police officers, our law enforcement, they're capable of taking these people out. One by one, they will be taken out. Guys, I'll see you on my next video. But let me tell you today, it is a happy day. It is a happy Thursday. We are super happy, guys. We should celebrate. Let's if we've got champagne, let's say champagne up. We celebrate as South African, because one of these most wanted kingpin kidnappers, he's his maker there. We should celebrate to that. We should continue to celebrate. We should continue to say many more must follow him. Many more must follow his footstep. They must go through the same pain he went through. I just imagine that first bullet when it hit his chest or when it hit anywhere in his body, how he felt, the nonsense that he's been doing to our people. I know at that time he knew it is over. It is over. You're going to meet your maker, and here we're going to celebrate. Let's celebrate South Africa. It is time for us to celebrate. I hope guys are watching that guy. He says, Kubala, Kubala. There's a guy I'm following. He called himself Kubala, Kubala. I don't know if you know about Kubala, Kubala, but I say Kubala, Kubala. I'll see you on my next video, man. Sharp, sharp.